Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham preview show for Peterborough United versus Wrexham AFC. Yes, we got a big game tomorrow. And by the way, happy deadline day. Happy deadline day. I think there's about 6 hours left to go, something like that. And we were up early doors getting things sorted out this morning with Mo Fowl. Yes, we got a nice new striker in. We'll talk about that. Listen, I can see out there it's just Parky and Fergie. And we're supposed to have the Up the Posh guys on. I did not set this up. I probably should have taken more control over it too, because I would have sent them the link. I'm not sure if Ken had sent it or what's going on, but I don't know. So if they show up, they show up. I'm hoping they do. It's supposed to be at 10:30 today. No harm, no foul. It is what it is. But yeah, we got a big game tomorrow against the Posh, aka Peterborough United, and going to their stadium. It's about a 3-hour drive, and they're a good side. They're a really good side. I've been watching some of their highlights, and yes, granted, their highlights they look like a very athletic team. They look to be well coached. They're fairly young. There's some players there. Kwame Poku, number 11, looks lively. Odu Collins in the middle of the park, and Ricky J. Jones also looks fairly good for them. But yeah, a little bit of disappointment here. I was, like I said, I probably should have been involved with getting it sorted out so I can directly go to them. So there we go. Looking good on 0 hours sleep, ladies and gents. It's Josh. How you doing? Yeah, I'm on 0 hours sleep, but it's all good. Do it for the pundit and pundit community. Happy to do it. So smash a like on the video. Get involved in the chat. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. To share on our way to 10,000. Awesome. But yeah, it's supposed to be a interview with those guys over there at Up the Posh, but no one is here. You haven't missed that much, and we'll take a draw against Peterborough United. All right, so let's just get through a little bit of news before we get to. Let's see if they come in. So I'll kind of just tread water, live live show here. So as we know, we signed Mo Fowl this morning. This happened this morning at 1:00 a.m. my time, and great job on Patty on Patty and Ken. And excuse me, I can't even think. Patty, Ken, Marie from SoCal, and Hip Karma for taking over after I went off to sleep. But they stayed on for 3 hours. It's a fantastic show. I listened to it in the background, which is great. So fair play to them. But I was there for the signing of Mo Fowl, 6'5" striker. He's 21 years old. He looks to be very lively, very athletic. Very excited about this signing. It's exactly the profile of player that I wanted to come in. And be a part of this side. He signed to 2027. So he said he is very delighted. Yes, this happened about 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago, whatever it was. But this is a great signing for us too. Pumped about that. And on the other side of things, we did have a player go out today too. Jake Bickerstaff went out on loan. There he is to Altrincham. If I said that, Altrincham until January. He said there he is right there. It looks like he's very excited to be headed out. As you can see, he's still supporting AL with a smile on his chest there, but he's going out on loan this morning. So 1 out, 1 in. That is our business so far today. We still have a few hours left. So let's see. Roger, I love the signing. Young wants to go up with the club. Very talented. Yes, I like the signing too. I think it's a very, very good signing. Going back to the Mo Fowl. So Bickerstaff out. And Mo Fowl in. That has been the business of the day so far. But I'm going back to the loan out. The confirmed Bickerstaff has joined Altrincham on loan until January 13th. Very, very specific date there, January 13th, 2025. So it's only basically a 4-month loan. I think because his contract might be up in 26. So we'll see. I don't know. Be 22 appearances, 28 times for the Red Dragons. Came through the youth setup. So, but it's good for him to get out. Wrexham Parkinson said it's a good move for Jake. I'm pleased for him because it's what he needs in this stage of his career. He's been saying that a lot about his players, which is great. It's also a good move for Altrincham because he's a good player, but his chances were going to be limited here. He's over the age of 21, so he wouldn't have been in our 22-man squad. We'll be keeping a close eye on him. Everybody at Wrexham would like to wish Jake all the best during his loan spell. So I think that's awesome. And going back to the Mo Fowl stuff, because that's where the fun stuff is. Waters is being shopped according to news articles. Yes, Waters is being shopped. And this is Mo Fowl. As you can see, there he is again. He took 2 pictures there, which is great. Watch some of Fall's highlight league too. He looks really good. He does look really, really good. I do like him. I hope he settles in very, very nicely with us. And Waters is being shot. Yeah, I did that one already. And the interview with Mo really sounded solid too. Yes, I did listen to the interview with Mo. if you want to go back and watch the show earlier today, go check that out. It was a great show that the boys and Hip Karma and Marie did, which was fun. So much fun. Do you think Scar will be on tomorrow? I have a sneaky suspicion either Scar or Ravon might be starting tomorrow. That's my thoughts there too. Okay, so moving on. There we go. Moving on. So I was taking a peek at Peterborough United, and again, I was hoping to have the lads on today. Let me just pull this down. We were supposed to have a chat, but I did watch their interviews. They made the rounds. They did make the rounds a little bit and had some things to say, which is fine. Everyone's has to have their say. Fan is short for fanatic. They're very confident. I'll say there were four lads. So it goes Charlie, Ashley, lads, and who's the other guy? I'm missing one. Shoot. I don't know. One other guy. I'm so sorry. Harry. Yeah, Charlie, Ashley, lads, and Harry. So, they brought up a couple things that were very interesting in regards to, quote unquote, you got to get the Hollywood FC stuff all the time. That's just either it's just, I don't know, sophomoric BS that everyone has to say you have to put out Hollywood FC. Some things I took a little bit too. I wanted to talk to them about, but they're not here to do that. Maybe we'll catch them another time. But talking about specifically about the allocation about the away fans, I think if we have a lot of 1,500 or something like that, and they put out another 100 yesterday, we're not going to fill it up. They're going to anoint us to League One tomorrow, which I thought was very interesting. Again, one of the lads was talking about not showing us any respect, but we're a moments of brilliance team, things like that, individual brilliance. Shut them down, show them very little respect, and they think they're going to walk all over Wrexham tomorrow. So that's it. We do give up possession. We shall see how we're playing. Thought that was good. Good commentary on their side. They're very confident. I did watch it. They have a very athletic team, a very young team. They got ripped apart from what I saw on the opening day against Huddersfield. But they do have a wide open team. Some of the players, they do look very solid. Again, Boku looks like a great player. Ricky J. Jones and Collins decent in the middle, and Odium. So they do have players. I can see why they're being confident on their side of things. They're very confident we're going to get naturalized into League One, and we've reached our ceiling with progression. So let's take that on. If it's true, it's true. I'll hold my hands up and say, great. But we have a fantastic manager going into things tomorrow. Remember, Ferguson did play for Wrexham, so he's on the other side of things as well in the dugout. So we'll see how that goes down. But just giving the highlights here, a lot of people are bored with Hollywood FC. That was one of the great quotes, I thought. And I'm not taking up extra tickets. People are being bored, and we think that on the other side of things, they think we reach our max levels, and they won't be a championship team, and they're gonna anoint us to League One tomorrow. So, and apparently it's a toy. This is a toy. Which Wrexham is a toy to Rob and Brian. Another thing going on, some of the predictions were out there, and they're not here to defend themselves, so there we go. And listen, we might get rinsed tomorrow. They might take us to town. Who knows? But we can only go on. I'm just, this is supposed to be a preview show, so I'll just do it on myself. I'm not even making comments. I'm just reading the quotes here. Score predictions were 4-0, clean sheet from Ashley. Lads, they said they play their normal football. They're not worried about it. We have age experience in the squad. They said that. Lads went for a 3-0 victory. Goals at the end of the game, and then Charlie went for a 5-1 victory. Said Wrexham will seriously struggle. He talked about the Spanish flags as at the home ground. Blah blah blah. When he thinks it'll be 5-0 toward the end of the match, and then he said we'll get a late one because they'll lose concentration. And we'll welcome them to League One. That's their quotes there. Harry was more balanced in his. He said it'd be a 1-1, and and he said one of the other guys, I think it was, who the fuck was it? Ashley, I believe, said that Harry brought up the fact that we beat Reading pretty good, and Ashley said that Reading were trash. So taken away of that. So. That's the angle from there. They're very confident going into this. And as they should be. We're going away to. It's going to be a tough match. It's going to be a very tough match. So I don't know what to expect. But I think that we will. I think we'll hold a good account of ourselves. The starting lineup, I don't think we'll make many changes. I could see possibly Scar or Rev coming in, just if we want to hit him on the counter or however we're going to play. But they're wide open. Here's their weakness. all the goals that I saw that got scored, now listen, some were deflected. I'll give them that. We're outside of the box. So I'm not sure what that takes, but I'm going to say shoot on sight and put the ball. By the way, there's some great goals against them and great goals for them. But shoot on sight, make this keeper make a save. I thought that the midfield was a little soft, but they're very young, they're very athletic, and they look like a good side. They're a well established League One team with a good manager, and they'll have great support. So just take it on with the notes that I can only take on from what they said. But we're a weird team apparently, and we didn't take up our tickets. Hollywood FC, and people are bored, and it should be go. So shoot on sight argues for keeping Cannon in the midfield. Yeah, that's true. The Welsh one says morning all. Good morning, Walsh. How you do? And I would guess that the same back three as Bolton, but I don't think Peterborough and Bolton are dramatically different teams in attacking deck versus. I think they have a really good attacking squad, a really good attacking side, and I'm interested to see how they play. It's gonna be. We could get tore up. I don't know, but I'm not one of those fans that looks for the banter. Except just reading the predictions and what they said. So I support everything they're going to do. I'll hold my hands up if it does happen. I don't think that's how it's going to go. I do feel like maybe we'll make one or two changes in that squad. I think Parkinson knows what he's getting himself into tomorrow, and I think we're going to have a good account. Mofal should be on the coach out there. I don't think he'll be playing. I don't see Mullen starting tomorrow either. I think it's going to be JM and Palmer up top. I did see that it did look like and I could be wrong about this, their defensive line, their defensive backs did look a little short. So maybe we get some balls in the box. I couldn't tell, but that's the only thing that I took there. The defenders could be short. Although I think number 35 looked rather tall. So I could be totally full of shit. 34, where is he? Number 6, 13, 31, 34. Henry Mills, is that right? One of the guys looked very tall, but the rest of them didn't look that high, 1.79. Not that it means anything to their defense, but we shall see. Tomorrow, I'm saying shoot on sight. What's up, Western Hemisphere people? What's up, Nikki D? And Lexi says, I feel like we need 12 league matches, 25% of the season, to even inkling how season's going to go and how it's going to go, even if that doesn't mean anything. No, it does mean something. And Matt Al going on. What's going on, Matt Al? How you doing, brother? Posh looked good against Shrewsbury. Quick on the break, just couldn't score. Could have been 10-0 if they had a finisher. No, they look athletic and they look games looked wide open. They looked wide open. If they get that much space, they could put some away. You never know. But we got to go play the match, and that's why we do this. We go and you got to play the game. You got to play who's in front of you. Dan Moore says, don't see getting rinsed at all this season. I like our defense amongst the top of the league. I do too. Let's see here. Let me see what's going on. Perfect game for Palmer, says Jose Rojas, if that's it. And where's Patty with the charts and stats? I think he did send me one. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Patty, I don't know where he is, but he didn't send me charts. They sent me something else. What's going on? Welsh one says, don't know if you've already touched on this, but it's great to get picture stuff out. Do you see Dalby getting any minutes of the season? No. Rumor is that Dalby might be going out. I don't think Dalby with this kid coming in, a Mofal. I don't see Dalby getting any minutes, maybe in the cup game. Dalby to Dundee, that's what I said. Dalby might be headed out to Dundee. That's a rumor. Again, we got about 5 hours left to go. We shall see. I would hope that we get at least 2 more out. 1 out, 1 in. Also, if we do get another one out, we got to get him in a squad. There's the rumor about Josh Adam that's been training with us. He is on a free, came from City. He has been training with us the last couple of days. But right now, there's been no update on that. So nothing that I saw on X or anything like that. But the Bickerstaff one is done. That's a donedeal.com. And let me see here. That's done. And what else is going on here? Sorry, just checking X. And the Mofal is done, but nothing is there too. So we'll keep. If anything happens, we'll make it happen. We'll go. We'll figure that out. F that. Thank F for that. Laugh out loud. And Matt says, Peterborough have a hole in defense to their own ambition. We will exploit it and keep tight at the back. 3-0 to Wrexham. There you go, Matt Al. How to be. And sign one more. Yes, if we sign one more, fantastic. I think we've had a fantastic window. I really do. If we get Josh Adam in, I think that's a luxury. I think it's a great luxury to have. He's 20 years old. Apparently, he's very good, but I think it's a luxury. Parky does like Dalby, but it seems good for him to go get a move, especially with Josh Adam. As if we get Josh Adam in as well, I agree with that. Big E, I like that. Good shout there. Hello, lads. I'm back. A2CEV. Good to have you back. Yes. Again, apologies. I did not set this up. I should have been more. Ken probably should have looped me in a little bit more on it. Ken is asleep. Because he was up at stupid o'clock himself. But for moving forward, I will make sure I'm on all the emails and coordination so I can get things on. Normally this doesn't happen. So, but it is what it is. And again, I'm not being crass to them. I'm just reading what they said on their podcast. That's all we can go off. So the Up the Poshcast guy. So, and I totally respect what they're thinking other than the little toy stuff. Maybe that's it. And the allocation, who knows? That's a little weak. That's a little weak sauce. But it is what it is. Everyone has their own opinion, and I wish them luck for the rest of the season, except for tomorrow. I think someone said that if he's a free agent, Wojciecki, the window does not apply. I believe that's true. What's up, A2Z? And Nikki D just had my dinner and heard that. Just had my lunch. There we go. Okay, so that's basically what's going on. Let me just see right here. There's not much happening. There's not much happening other than the mofo. They got their business done early. Might have been done early because I think they went on the coach today. But this is there's Bickerstaff, Join Algernon. That's what's happening. This is the leader here. There's Mo. Big Mo looks great, man. I'm really excited. If you haven't watched some of his highlight reels, there are some highlight reels out of Big Mo. That's what I'm gonna call him. I'm calling him Big Mo because he is 6'5". Lean lad, very athletic, and likes to get on the ball. Hold up plays, great. So fantastic. And then so 1 in, 1 out. That's where we're at the stage. Again, this was supposed to be a preview show with the other lads, but I'll do the best I can. I'll do the best I can. And if anything breaks later on today, not going to be a long video because they didn't come on. If anything breaks later today, they come back. We shall see. I'll jump on it. But right now, this is where we're at. So what do you guys think of the Mofal? Mofal coming in. Mofal should be a regular starter. Yes, he'll work his way in. Respect to Palmer, he'll still probably be starting for the next few games. See what Mulls. I'd be very interested to see a very athletic Mofal come in to play with Mullen. That might be a really, really interesting combination. And I'll tell you this too: he has played on the wing. Although we don't play with wingers, but he has played on the wing. And to be fair, he looks fast. He is tall. Marie from SoCal said he might need to put a little weight on. He probably does need to put a little weight on, but I didn't see him as being lanky. He looked like he is filled out to his body at 21 years old. So I don't think he needs to go on the big weight program, because if he's fast, let's keep it on. But a couple pounds won't hurt him. Going on, still 4 hours left. More chance of people leaving than players coming in. Probably out. I would see. I could totally see B-Dub. But I think Race Course Ramble was saying that he doesn't want to go anywhere. So somebody's messaging me. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Race Course was saying that Billy Dub's dragging putting his heels in, doesn't want to go. If that's true, I don't know. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to go anywhere. I made the again, going back to that photo of Bickerstaff, looked like blink twice if you need help. You know what I mean? So if you could see it right now, just be honest. Blink twice. It's like leaving. It's like breaking up with Cindy Crawford in high school, and then 5 years later, she's in the Pepsi commercial. With the new can. What did I do? So but he's got to go out and play. I think he's 22 years old. So there you go. There you go. Jose Rojas says, I see Palmer having a breakout season. Fall is someone I'd suggest as wiry. He's wiry. He's wiry. Most men don't feel enough to the 25. Yes, that's probably right. He is young. And it's like a faster skilled version of Palmer. I don't think he's even close to the skill. He is not even the type of player that Palmer is. Absolutely not. He is a glider. Palmer is a different type of player. Palmer's slow. This kid seems like he has a good touch, and he gets up for headers. And I think he's a lot more, for lack of a better word, athletic. He's a lot more athletic player than Palmer. So I gotta take that on there. Grow some chest there too. Going on, speaking of the Mofal, so I think Mofal will work his way into the team during the Tuesday night League One games. Ollie may benefit from a rest on those games. Yeah, he definitely should, and I think he needs to learn how to play with the side. And remember, Parkinson's going to work these players in. We got plenty of time now. It's August 30th. We've had a very difficult August, and I think we've done well so far. So let's see. I think tomorrow is a big test. There's no doubt about it. It's a big test. Away at Peterborough, very established side with a young athletic team. We shall see. It's not like they're not unbeatable. You know what I mean? Everyone can be beaten in this league for sure. I think about discipline. If we have our quote unquote moments of brilliance, might come out on top. You never know. To be honest, Josh, mate, it's nice to have it just you for a change. All your mates can make it busy. All your mates can make it a bit busy at times. Thanks, Walsh One. Yeah, we do. I mean, normally I do the news and update show by myself, but I get it. Yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, and I'm so gracious that we have this great community. So happy to just have a conversation and chat with you. But thank you, Walsh One. Good to see you, man. Goofy Splat says Mo is the type of signing we need, in my opinion. Palmer is like a newborn baby. There you go. Palmer more technical than him. I don't see a lot of technicalities in Palmer's game. I think he's a big hold-up player by his feet. He does bring the ball down really well. Has a good player, but so if you want to call it technical, let's call it technical. Let's go with A2ZEV. Let's call it technical. He's more technical, but we got to see Mo play. We've only seen highlights, and shit. If I show you my highlight reel right now, you'd be like, he can play. Put him up front. Definitely. Nikki D says, Goofy's back. He's exactly what I need. I remember Mark Griffith wanting Parky to sign him last season when he made that goal. It was a great-headed goal by him. That was his first. And in his interview, we're talking about Mo Fall again. In his interview, he did talk about how he scored his first ever league goal or career goal here at Wrexham at the Stoke. And he said that it was an explosion of sound, and it felt good. Now being on the other side of it, it was great. He had great things to say. Go watch the show this morning. Go back and watch it. It's about 2.5 hours in or 2 hours in where we talked about his interview, and his interview was solid. He sounds like a player that sounds like a really smart kid and has something about him. Mo is Holland almost, could be. Jimbo, how you doing, Jimbo? Fall as a wide receiver. Palmer's a tight end. Great analogy there, Jimbo. Long words. Welcome. Are you new, Jimbo? I don't think I've ever seen you. Thanks for coming in. Subscribe if you haven't. And G, that's a new one too. Falmer Murriott. There you go. And Matt Al says, it's nice Arthur Conqueror is sponsoring Bickerstaff. Laugh out loud. Yes, if you haven't seen that, AO is sponsoring Bickerstaff there. Hilarious. Good shout there. John Goff says, what do you think? Who do you think will leave the team today, if anybody? Well, Bickerstaff went out on loan. He's again. Billy Waters, maybe not. Dalby, if it's going to go to Dundee, we shall see. We got 4 hours left to go. So we'll see what's going on. We have 4 hours left to go. Transfer deadline day is happening as we speak. Again, this was supposed to be a preview show. We did a little bit of preview. So happy to just jump around a little bit. We might see Mo Fall on team sheet somebody this Tuesday. Could be. That's possible. That's a good shout, Bruce. The best part of Mo is that he won almost aerial attacks. Well, like I said, he did look like an athlete. He did look like an athlete. He can get a Palmer is like Vieira, a bit less technical. Sorry. Okay. Walmart version Holland. That's a great shout. What an awful shirt that is. Yes, Goofy Splat says, Nick, I see Fletch and Palmer getting old. Not saying they're not good. A young player to be able to replace him is good. And generally, Mo is skilled and talented player, but big future. I think so too. I think this is one for the future. So work his way in. All right. So anything I didn't cover here. Nick is very excited. Again, this, like I said, it was supposed to be a preview show with the other guys, but they didn't show up. So I probably should have gotten involved a little bit more on getting it here. Unfortunately, let me just check my notes here. Patty Power, yes, he said. Okay, Patty Power just sent me something. Again, I don't know how to share it here on my screen. Share. Let me see if I can do this. Patty sent me something about the fixtures. Let's bring it up here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me bring it bigger so y'all can see. There. Away figures, 24-25 season, away attendance, stadium capacity. This is what we were talking about too. This is on the that we're not filling out our capacity and we're getting bored. That our fans are getting bored. So credit to Patty Power for this. Right here. Peterborough United, away attendance 618, stadium capacity 9,875, 6.26%. So he's making the making the point that talking about our away capacity and like filling seats and everything is pretty impressive. You look at the top right there, Stockport is number one, away attendance 3911. Stadium capacity 16,616. Percent of capacity 23.54. If you see Wrexham there, it says away attendance 3,668. Stadium capacity 28,723. 12%, 12.77%. So there you go. So we are filling our allocations. So that was a shout, and he can definitely describe this a little bit better than us. But 17-2. If you're going to just talk about talk about that, by my math, my gorilla math, I believe that 17 is higher than 2. So Patty, I'm sure at some point we'll deep dive into that and give us a little bit more, maybe the wrap up show for sure, or maybe later on today or tomorrow. Let's see here. Working with various. Marie, you did an absolutely legendary job this morning. When I went off, I was in bed and I heard you talking. It was fantastic. Good to see you. Hope I'm working on zero sleep myself. Parky still has 2 M's to spend. Matt Al, does he? Matt Al is literally the source. He thinks we still have 2 M's more to spend, and Parky had $2 million budget for 2 strikers. Matt Al has the goss. I see Mo as a young Ivan Toney, a big, strong horse. We just need to play him and prove his worth. I think he's going to play, and he will prove his worth. Mofal is the George Weah of our time. There you go. And wait, I thought our stadium capacity was 13,000. It's the percent. I think it's the stadium capacity of some of the away games. These are just away games that we have already played. So like the Posh played away. They brought 618 people to a game. I think they played, and then that's 6%. We played away once. The capacity of the Bolton Stadium was 28,000. We brought 3,600 people. So there you go. That's what he's saying. We haven't had not a lot of people have had away games. Reef himself says Ken showed his phone in the middle of the night show. Peterborough guys had ghosted him. Oh, well, he didn't tell me that. So there you go. Patty is the stats guy. Thank you, Marie, for that. And is in development. There you go. Okay. So a lot of stats, a lot of stuff. Anyway, frustrating, but it happens. It happens. I was hoping to have a chat with those guys. But it is what it is. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's 11 o'clock. If anything breaks, I will be live. I'm sorry. This is kind of a letdown. I know there's a bunch of people still in here. It is Friday, going into a long weekend. So hope everyone has a good long weekend. Tomorrow morning, we are up early doors, 7 o'clock again for the game away match. But again, if anything does break, I have things planned. I already have thumbnails up, ready to go. I do have a thumbnail for the transfer window closing, and if we do get Josh Adam in, I'll let you know. But unfortunately, we're going into a match preview tomorrow. A little bit of a letdown here, so I very much apologize to everybody. So that I'll take it on that I should have been more communicative with that setting up. You're welcome for the live. Happy deadline day. Looking forward to the game tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Smash a like, share if you can. Let's keep bringing people in. It's been a great community. We've been opening up to new people coming on the show, which is fantastic. Obviously, we have the That's a Wrap show, which is doing really well. Everyone seems to like, so growing on that, and lots of fun stuff to have. And apologies for the those guys not showing up. And things happen. I totally get it. So let's go tomorrow. Let's go represent ourselves very, very well. I think we're going to do well. I don't do predictions on that, but we'll see how that goes. Just somebody's messaging me again. 1 second before you get out of here. Nothing. Okay, nothing. All right. Thanks all for coming in. Smash a like on your way out. Josh, you and Ken can only do so much. Yep, we can only do so much. Absolutely. You're damn right. You can do what you can do. I will post again on X tomorrow. Hashtag something for the ref fans. Long live Josh and Ivan show. Yes, Welsh one. Ivan was on this morning too. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, Ivan was on too. Sorry, Ivan. Yes. Good to see you, Paul. Tweet incoming. What do you got, Matt, before I get off? I was just about to close it down. Is the printer going to go on and I'm about to hop off here? Let me see. Sorry, live show. I don't see anything. Striker Jack Marriott's looking to return to the Posh for that League One goals. It was all about Wrexham as well. Yeah. So nothing. Don't tease me. Al, what do you got? Before we get out of here. Sorry. I don't see anything on my end. Okay. All right. There we go. If it does go, I will be there. We'll be there live for it. So, anyways, thanks for coming in. And hold on, what's going on? What are we counting down here? All right, now you guys got me all confused. What's happening? Moon tweet Mexham me. I don't know what that means. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, you guys speak in code. Okay. I love you guys, but you guys speak in code. I can't follow. You know, I'm on like no sleep here. All right. I guess there's nothing happening here. If anything does happen, we will go live. So smash a like on your way out. Thanks for coming in. Where are you going to chill? Where are you going to chill, Josh? Oh, I'm going to Soho House. Going to Soho House. So there you go. All right. On that bombshell, I'll see y'all soon.